So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, let's be here with a quick overview, answering basic questions to areas. Okay, about what is payroll? When we say it, what is payroll actually? Payroll is actually a terminations of employees and hiring of employees. Okay, when you terminate employees, and then you have to of course hire new employees, and then hiring a new employees means addition. You have to compensate for their expenses, and then for their multitasking works that they have performed alongside our companies or within your companies. So that is basically what a payroll is and what payroll does. Okay, so being a payroll, so when we look basically why is payroll so important? Payroll is so important because they have what they call quick getaway with the computer. Quick getaway with the computers. They get you basic salaries for expenditures of an employees or expenditures of an companies, so they pay a companies or they pay the company employees, and then for which they once the company employees they are paid by payrolls, as quickly they recover that, and then you may find their gaps of idleness now within that companies has been created, and idleness has been created right there, and then where you can understand the benefits, you can understand employees faculties, of course the faculty is recovered, and then there is profit, there is benefit there for employees, and then you are seeing the market is not really going higher price. Okay, everything may begin ending and going low and low and low. When that is when you recover employees. Okay, you recover employees. And then now when we tackle these matters here on the phone here, we have quite a variety of areas, and those areas may tackle basically areas such as this one here. This is a company there, and if you look here, this is the Kiriga companies. Okay, Kiriga company. Okay, so Kiriga is a company and is a telecommunication company right there. So if you look right there is a telecommunication company, we added this Kiriga, this K here, to this wine warehouse, and then now they become wine warehouse, and then we have the multitasking cases which normally tackles. Okay, that normally tackles, and if you look right there on the Facebooks, that is basically telecommunication companies. The Kriegers is the telecommunication companies, and then they cover all the varieties of areas. That is to do alongside all the required. Okay, all the required, and then that is basically right there you can see, and then we put on the image itself that we are multitasking and looking on is if we will resolve these cases of the internet, and then of the phone, and then of every of those areas. Okay, that's why we are answering this QA or these questions and answer for that purposes. And then here I hold with me the evidence. Okay, so there are slogans here, and then those slogans covered, and then we have the K, which is stand for the internet, for the phone, for the home phone, and then for anything of those mobilities. And if you look right there on the pictures, even you can see we have computers, internet is right there, and then we have SDF, that is the Sudan Defense Forces, and then we have the CFAD. You can see right there CFAD, the Chief Financial Administrative director. Okay, so we have right there, and then the career is activated, and then we have now Iringa shop, and then if you read here a little bit more, and then you can read to the further there, those areas right there, and then for the SDF, the reason is to recover this Sudan map right there, to recover them and then look like that on the real map. This Sudan map there should live as one Sudan map, and then without divisions. That is our multi-tasking areas for that particular areas that you are seeing right there. So being the telecommunications, and then of course we are providing basically these areas, major areas here on the telephones. And then if you look here, this is the telephone, okay? The telephone I bought new, and then how I activate them. And then you can see there are 4 lines, of course. There are 4 lines on the phone right there, 4 lines. Can speak, 4 people can speak at the same time, 4 lines there. You can put 4 lines right there active, and then they have lines extension here, and then extension to dial out. That is a telephone. But this telephone here, of course, the line to pay them per month, that is very expensive. Okay, to pay them per month, very, very expensive. And if you look, whatever I buy, to buy them very easy. This is, I bought how many? 2 of them like this. 2 of these phones. 2 of them like this, okay? There are 2 of these phones right there. There are 2 of them. But very, very, very expensive right there. And if you look, this is very expensive. And if is $200, $200 for this one here. That is $200, and then now, and then if I begin paying per month, is different. I have to pay $100 here for this line here to work every month, and then to be able to call, and then to be able to be answer, and then to be able to be used, and then it's very expensive now. So that's why if you look here, our campaign, the protest, and then the strikes, the community guideline, all the answering, and then combating is if we will become, okay, these slogans which I show you, the K, and then I show you was I, okay, KNI, Iringa, and then there is Iringa Telecommunications, and then Iringa Warehouse also is dealing a lot of multi task. That is appliances. They deal with appliances, furnitures, and then they deal with the electronics, okay, and then many others, households for students, for offices, and then you name it, for anything. And then now, having this one and that one there is like multitasking. So if you see these logos, which I show you, the I logos, and then the K logos, that is the Kiriga, and then the Iringas. Iringa is roughly, if we go into details and then discuss this one, the benefits of Iringa, or the Iringa is roughly this one, the duration or scenes, okay. The issue was a scenes, or many years ago, the guy was a slave. Let's say he's a slave, and then they are based on this one, on hard works. They are doing labor, general labor, which is very dirty jobs. Okay, and this is a lot of slavery, but many years ago. So Iringas, okay. So whatever is the farm works, they are using palau to cultivate, and then running all that. When they cultivate with palau, and then they have to go and what, and recultivate that whatever they cultivated. Okay, they have to recultivate it again, by hand or by what, by hoe, or I don't know. And then there is a long process which they are doing many years ago. Okay, that is Iringas. And then when you mean is statement used by farmers, mostly by farmers. And then if we talk of Irinya, okay, that is the free sittings. Okay, free sittings. Most people done free sittings, a lot of free sittings here. So basically, free sitting, a lot of free sittings. That is when whatever you come, you sit on the office, and then all day you did nothing, nothing too good. You did not have anything too good done there, no work done. So that is like irinya, okay. And then the other one that we talk of was we were tackling what they call basically uh, Irinyako. Okay, so when we talk of Irinyako, and then we mean dishant. That's the non-free sittings, the people who works, and then whatever they sit, and then they're really at least earning something because your hand is typing, okay, and then you're earning. That is roughly Irinyako. And then when we talk of what they call D, okay, Irinyaku D, and then kusa Tusu, when we talk of Tusu, and then that is the two, okay, Tusu mean this one. And now that is when you have harvested the potatoes out of your farms. Okay, what do you get? You harvested the potatoes around November. You clear all the potatoes off the farms. And then now the leaf of that tomatoes which you left right there, they become again alive on the land. Okay, they reactivate themselves alone. And then we call it a tosho. Okay, we call it a tosho. Okay, when you are running that, some people, they normally around this kind of season of January or February, they feel yeah they are alive because now these tosu now become yield. They yield down there and then they become allowed. Alive because when you are harvesting the potatoes, and then you do not know that you left some leftovers down there. This is like a leftover you left down there on the ground. Now they try to sow themselves out. They harvested a new leaf. And then the new leaf become starting coming out because there is a small rainfall or there are some other things they sow themselves they are alive, and then they become too sweet to eat. So you may find, yeah, these kind of kids, they may go there and then they are very hungry. They may just get it and then eat because your price is what? Higher. Your price is higher. That is your price, not me. Because the telecommunication is like this, they are all designed to last. And then what happened that you don't deal with it, with the real price which is right there, and then everything was become hidden. And then like our national prime minister says and declare, and then he say, what about these people? Because the guy was writing too much, and then he's claiming, yeah, this is the statement the guy issues. This one here, you can see the statement was right there, come back to him, and then by himself. At the end, we catch he is lying to us, and then because the statement says, we confirm that you people we lied to you is error. You people pay in full. The rent was paid, and then if the rent was paid, we are telling, and then why that they are using a force, because they are looking for to fire someone, to terminate someone, so that they hire the right one, right? So that is what they are doing is this very wrong area which they are using. So they should be using a safety area. That's why if it's a safety area, because we're using a safety area, this is a company we are working, and then we are not lazy here. This is a company I'm working. My company here is this, and then from this. I become a little bit, they idling me because they are taking off my hand from printing, and then they're taking my hand off everything because everything is going up and up and up. Okay, so we are navigating is if we will be able to now become a file again. So we are navigating here. So if we tackle these slogans, these company slogans, we bring them back to life. These company slogans you're seeing here, if we happen to bring them, the K here, the K you are seeing right there, and then the I you are seeing right there, this one here, that is the I which you are seeing there, Iringa, and then the K is the Kiriga, which is me, also another name of mine, Kiriga, and then the K as Kiriga, and then another I is the Iringa. Okay, Iringa is not beyond from us, is me, also another name of mine, but Iringa. So that is, let's leave that one there. And then this is the situations. If you see, we develop this one here because we want uh, to 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 ensure this phone we are holding like this, whatever we put it on the computer, they will be able to ring and then call out, and then we will be able to receive a call, and then so that we talk to anybody, anywhere, anytimes. But if they become idle like this, and then we have to pay extra money every month, I myself I cannot do it. Yourself you cannot do it. That's why we are solutioning, and then we come with the several logos, and then whatever in Africa you are buying SIM card or SD cards every month to make a phone call, to make your phone, mobile phone right there working, because mobile phone here, the SIM card is right there. You have to buy the SIM card. You have to buy the data, mobile data, right? The mobile data is normally the goes on the back. You open the phones, you open your phones. Once your phone is open, you will be able to see mobile data, right? So when you see mobile data, that's when you want your phone to call, and then you will be able to talk to people. Okay, that's mobile data, and then you buy them every time. So once you fail to buy them, no calls going. And then buying a mobile data in Africa, someone was telling us, is roughly $22. $22 in Nairobi. Dealing with the $22 in Nairobi is very expensive. That was what Canadians were using here. That's what we were using in Canada, around 2004. You see, so here 2004, the phone like this mobile kind of mobile phone we have, they are $24. The mobile data we are renting is $24, and then is like megabytes systems. They are not gigabytes, they are megabytes base, and then you call wherever you call, and then whatever you have a long distance, they will charge you $32 a month. Long distance is there, and then you call long distance, and then you have local calls, and then this $32 is very expensive still, but what can you do? Is more better than paying addition $90. When you pay $90, that is like you're a sponsor. You're sponsoring someone phone somewhere you don't know. So like being a sponsor, that is when we said being addition the payroll means addition to terminate and then to hire. Okay, to terminate and then to hire. If that is to terminate and then to hire, and then we have the multi-purpose tasking here, and then there are slogans here, slogan I, and then it stands for that regards, and then for which this slogan I, which is Iringa, will play a lot of roles, which will come as an alternative to softwares, where you buy software such as QuickBooks, you buy Simple Accounting, you buy Akpaks, and then you buy maybe Microsoft softwares, and then you buy maybe not PowerPoint, PowerPoint, they're all Microsoft basis, okay? And then the rest, they're all Microsoft MS. So that is like to do with the others softwares, okay? CRM, or you name it and you name it. That is, it may be accountings, or you go to some other businesses like retails basis, like for POS softwares, that are POS softwares. Okay, so and then on regards, and then such as computers, electronics, of course, appliances for your kitchens use, and then for furnitures, maybe for your office, for your living rooms uses, for your bedrooms, and then for anything, okay, for cabinets and any other things, you name it. So if we talk of electronics, that is of course like phones, of course your laptops, computers, like things like that, where you get them, and then you can get them, of course, all along on K slogans, which we show you here, and then on I slogans, which I show you here. You can get them, and for which we are of course hiring. We put there, we are hiring full times, because we started already working our way. The old telecommunication companies like Rogers, who are dealing with this kind of, these are Rogers phone which I'm holding here. They are Rogers phone. We buy, they are lazy. These are all Rogers inside there. Lazy Roger inside there, and then lazy edition Bell inside there, and then you name it, tell us, and then you name it, all the telecommunication companies, they're inside there. You cannot see their name, okay, unless this font, we put them on the wall, or we put them right there on the wall there. That's when these people, you have to call them, the Rogers, you call them, and then they come here, and then they activate for you the wall, that you have to pay them to do that service every month, okay? That is, they're lazy, right? If they're lazy, so you vote the right people. We have a slogan shown for you, the I slogans, the K slogans, whatever they are gonna be operating wherever worldwide, you vote them, and then they become like that normal, and then what they know is this one. They will enable these phones, whatever you hold them at hand like this, they are ready to call. They can phone like this kind of mobile phone which you guys you hold at hand. They won't reach up to the wall. They can ring. Someone can call them anywhere, and then you talk to. You use it. Whatever you put it on your computer, they become available. That's what we are developing with those kind of slogans which we show you there. And then our aim is, if we develop and then they are able to call, like your mobile phone, they are able now to call. Without those people, which we already started walking away, okay, those telecommunication will walk them away, and then because they are after bills, we don't deal with the bills. We show you the letters there, okay, the K letters, we write it there on Facebooks and then Twisters. If you open the photo itself, you will be able to read that the information sealed. These telecommunication companies, they are walk away by us. The K logos walk them away, and then stop them from dealing with any residents. Let them not deal with it. Let them stop their service, and then close their doors, and then we will open more doors with these new slogans. Okay? So these are the differences that we are tackling here, so that your phone may ring, your computers that you connect to the world, their world, or any other worlds, may become your own. Whatever you have them here, you don't have to pay them per month, and then you return them, and then whatever you buy, you order from this kind of Iringa soaps, and then you pay for the service, or the $20 for that particular phone like this. You buy them home, and then they are able to ring, and then whatever you put them on the wall, right away they will become ringing. People call you, you receive a call. Whatever you connect them to your computer, they become available. People call you, you receive a call. So here, if this one here, you look at these people, our difference, and these telecommunication, other telecommunication companies that are still selling this kind of a phone, they are lazy, and then their different is very, they have a very severe issues, the wall is blocked. They block the wall. Okay, you put the font there. This font there is idle. The number is taken over by them. Someone will use it somewhere, as if hackers already hack it, take it over. And then you have to call them to bring the number back here. They will bring the number themselves. Now the guy who take the number will get disappointed because now you are bragging. You are brabbering the guy, because you are bragging and you are brabbering the guy, because now they will come and they do the work for you because you are sinful, because you accept that they can even fool you. That's when they will come and do for you the service. You see there? So which one is really required here? So our service could be more required if these people, the mobile phone people, come with the new technologies. They at least enable these phones this much. Whatever there is apps here, you go with some apps such as text and messages, and then you put it on your phone, and then you'll be able to see they still have some few restriction, because you need to have email address. That with that email address they send you the code, and then you have to verify that code every month. That is the difficulties, because we have the campaign. The campaign is these monthly bills, departments for all the telecommunications. They're still the one blocking this kind of new agents for this kind of a fund, because the fund, you can grab the app, and then once you install them, and then your app is able to run freely. You can call. You can see sometimes here I was using a phone here in my office. But if now that app which I just download on this phone expired, whatever now they emailed, the email cannot reach to my destination. The email was rerouted to someone else. They hold all the codes somewhere, and then till you bring me the money, and then you get the codes. You see the difference. What are you doing? What are we doing? So the right thing is like this. You go to the right department here, and then if you feel like you want to work with us, you be the branch manager, you be the warehouse, and then how you start, and then how you expand this I business, and then how you expand this K business. That is up to you. And then if you feel like working, and then you can drop your resume to us here, to these these departments. That is zisonfinancebank at gmail.com. That is the email right there. You could drop your CV, you drop your curricular vitae, or your other resumes, kind of things. You drop it later. That can indicate that you'll be able to manage these K slogans, and that you will be able to manage these I slogans, because you will build your own website. You will be able to build a website yourself. You will be independent for building that website. You will be independent for building the K website, and then you will operate the business. And then that is required someone who is not working for any other companies, and then who is idle at home, either graduated from school and then leave his work, and then is idle at home. Okay, and then feel there is no other jobs that they are doing, even no Facebook's account, no nothings, and then they feel like now they have a computer, and then they're idle. They want this one, they want designed, and then this K design can go with you, and then you begin right there with your computer systems, and then you register the website, you open, and everything you do it right there, and then they become you right there, and then that is all you do. Because myself here, I'm contented, and then my contents are these. But from this, we have also wine warehouse, and then that is it right there, and then this K is us, is nobody. That is Kiriga, that is me, and then Iringa, that is Iringa, that is since 1812, or since 1925. This one, the SDF war. So you see the differences right there, which we are showing you, so you know the differences. And then that is if we talk of, that is a basic differentiations right there, and then there is no difference beyond that. And then that is all we have for that criteria, and then for that basic needs. And then that is basically to say it, the computer efficiency, because these slogans, the K start, they will work the high speed internet. They will activate for you high speed internet. They will do the font, your font. They will enable it. They will work, okay, without monthly charges, and then that will be $20. Whatever you buy the font, $20. We don't care, okay. How much you buy from the market, we don't care. How much, and you buy from where, we don't care. And then what we know is, once we let all the stores, wherever you're gonna buy, the stores will get it done for you, and then whatever up to your homes, that will be them. If if you saw this kind of high heavy desk, and then yeah, of course, where you buy, and then you have the online order shipped to you, and then that's how those people, they come with your order, and then they get it done for you the same times, and then that's for free, because eitherly they activate it with the instructions, because we have labels, okay. We have the labels. This is the labels manuals. Those manuals can tell you this is this job for this font is all here on the manual, how to activate it, and then you go step by steps, and then you get it all done by yourself, because working that one will be our responsibilities and accountabilities, and then we will do that as the case, and then as the I, and then we will do that, and then till we will evacuate is if we will as the I's, and then the K, as the K there, and then that will be our responsibilities to do the jobs, because we know that we will not leave it on the way to anybody to come and do it themselves, okay. As being this new company here, and then with all our responsibilities, we know we were doing much better during the 1925. We are doing also much better. We reformed Sudan. We bring it back to normal. We know there is a copyright policies which is confusing and altering people. Everybody have to do wrong first, and then they will come and do the right things, and then as if they are reformers or reforming, and then we don't care about that. But that is what we are seeing from what has been left as an history, and then how to minimize that and how to end it. That is what our responsibility is. So reforming this manner is like we are seeing most evidence that expired. But if you see those evidence expired, and then of course that is your force, not our force. Because for us, we are seeing is these telecommunications, they told me, let me not come to their stores. And then yeah, of course, I'm seeing they are closed doors. They are closed doors. I don't go to them because they told me, let me not come to them. And then if let me not come to them, and then how comes that they can build my computer, and then say that bring me this much money right there. Yeah, because they wanted this kind of money